Now we have come to chapter 4.3.3, which is apparent authority. Right, just to recap. The authority given to the agent, or usually the agent has in the agency law, comprises of actual authority and apparent authority. Actual authority means actual, right? Actual. But actual authority is divided into express actual and implied actual. Now we are going to look at the second authority called the apparent authority, which apparent authority basically means there's no actual authority, but as though the agent has such an authority. Oh, very funny, right? Very confusing. Huh? Okay, I will give example to explain. It'll be easier, right? Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say A or you, right? You just graduated with a diploma or with a degree, and you have just started work. All right, you just started work for the first month, second month. All right, and your boss has given a third party an impression, right? Given the third party an impression, or rather, your principal, right? He engaged you as the agent to do something. All right, but your principal in front of the third party has praised you, the agent, right? He has tell the third party, oh, Mr. Third Party, wow, this agent I engage, he is very good, right? He's very good. He's very efficient. Whatever he say is from me. All right, he's so good, I can trust him a lot. Okay, so for the third party, on hearing that, so you say, oh, okay, since your agent is so good, I can deal directly with the agent, right? So the third party deal directly with the agent. For example, you want to sell something, all right? You want to sell something, but then the third party, when negotiating with the agent say, okay, you can pay installment, all right? You can pay a monthly installment for the next 24 months. But actually, in the fact, the agent doesn't have such an authority to allow the third party to pay by installment. For the principal, such a transaction, normally he wants cash. All right, he will give maybe 45 days credit. Then after that, you have to pay, no installment. But then the agent, out of whatever reason, he initiated this installment thing, and then get the deal closed. Right, get the deal closed. Why do you think the third party trusted the agent? Or when the third party wants to pay by installment, and the agent say, okay, you can pay by installment, and the third party trusts the agent. Why do you think the third party did not call the principal and double check? Hey, I just talked to your agent. He allows me to pay you the transaction in a 24-month installment. Are you okay with that? Right? He did not call the principal to check. He straight away take the agent's word. And why do you think the third party trusts the agent so much? By right, or essentially, the agent doesn't have such an authority, because the principal engaged the agent. Let's say the principal did not give the agent such an authority to allow the transaction to be paid by installment. But this agent do it out of whatever reason. But then how come the third party trusts the agent? Because at the beginning, the principal told the third party, right? Trust the agent. All right, this agent is very good. He's a top scholar or first class honor people from the university or blah blah blah. I've engaged him so many times. He has never disappointed me. All right, whatever he say is what I say. Oh, a very strong word, right? Whatever he says, I say. So probably the third party will, based on all this conduct of the principal, to infer that or to conclude that the agent has such an authority. But essentially, the agent doesn't have, right? Probably the principal only tell the agent, hey, you just help me to close the deal. That's all, right? So the agent has actually exercised an apparent authority, right? An apparent authority, as you know, that it is not an actual authority. It is not a real authority. But the agent has exercised that and closed the deal. So later the principal asked the third party, hey, how come you still haven't paid me for the transaction? I sell you some goods, you still haven't paid me. Then the third party will say, oh, but we closed the deal, the payment mode is 24-month installment, right? Then the principal is going to jump, right? Say, no, I did not agree on that. But the third party will say, yeah, but your agent closed the deal with me like that on your behalf. Then the principal say, how can on my behalf? He doesn't have such an authority to do so. Then the third party say, I don't know, but you praise him so much. You give me the impression that he can do so much for you, he can decide so much for you, right? And then if there's no agreement, then you will go up to a lawsuit. And if they use agency law for the lawsuit, then we shall look deeper in it, whether the apparent authority that the agent just exercised will be valid or not. Okay, so for the case law of apparent authority, you will see page 11 is a Freeman and Locklear against Buckhurst Park Properties Limited, right? Footnote 9, right? Footnote 9 talks about the Freeman and Locklear case. All right, this is a case for the apparent authority. All right, just like just now, the Halley and Hutchinson case is for the law of actual authority, express and implied. All right, so we have done the authority. The next segment that we are going to see will be chapter 4.4, ratification. All right, ratification. See you in the next video.